After London, it's been a good experience for us overall because we learned so much from that tournament. The amount of like shit that we went through in London, having games where we're getting like 1 point, 2 points, and all these other teams are just blasting up the leaderboard, and then we're able to like come back with a high kill win, and then we start feeling good. Like the emotional roller coaster was crazy for us, and we're just able to deal with anything now. Obviously, if you have like a bad day or something, or a bad game even, you're gonna feel like crap after that, and there's nothing you can do about it. You kind of just have to take that. That's part of the journey. So far, MPL has been good and bad. I think that overall it's been pretty consistent for us, and we are in a spot where we set ourselves up for the long run kind of thing. Like we didn't come off to a bad start, we didn't come off to a great start. We're in a decently high position on the leaderboard. We could be higher, but we also could be lower. So we have to look at it like both ways from both perspectives. And I think leading up to this next week, which is about the halfway point of the phase, we're looking good and we're feeling confident going forward.
They weren't under pressure from anybody, and they ended up closing out that game. Now, that is a game that you can't bank on winning, but for them to stand back and go, we know what we're doing, that speaks volumes to Lazarus's preparation and their work ethic. One thing I will come back to is we just haven't seen them in these other games be as dominant and as comfortable, I'd say, and especially their angle game, which we've talked about before coming out of Face It, but...
We're not taking the shots yet, finally connecting with a couple of them. There we go, Curdy knocks the shot, and that's gonna be Drassel getting eliminated and Ghost Gaming down and out. Gonna be very, very cautious of it. Bahawak is trying to push forward. Does spot out his door time, but it is just being surrounded right now.
Bahawak is a beast right now.
Save that knock me.
Just chill.
I can't believe that.
You're in the zone, you just...
Are going extreme shifting to one direction or the other, and that's making for these really difficult transitions, and we're seeing so many teams go down early because of it.
Makes for a big thing, but we got Lazarus and Cloud9 approaching right on top of each other. Nerf's taking a lot of damage. You can see K-Mine is down as well. Nerf is just going to opt out of this fight and allow Lazarus to have them. But here come the shots. Nerf is on 1 hit point right now, just bouncing back and forth between the car, and he cannot make it away. He's going to go down, and that's 2 members of Cloud9 already out and chilling in love.
On the water treatment facility.
I mean, Denial is in just a rough spot. There's just not a lot of places for them to go. You can see Defiant Legit's taking some damage. He's going to go down. Now, Sopalicious just looking back up towards it. They do get a lot of damage. Gonna go ahead and follow that one back up. So now, just 1 member alive for Player One Esports. And is that going to be the Molotov?
Flush it with the volley.
Play this a little bit smarter. Let's let them have this complex. It's right on the edge of the circle. We're not going to get a lot out of it.
Yeah, that's a difficult fight to take no matter who you are. Even if you are Lazarus, one of the most deadly teams in the league, that is a rough fight to try to pull off with BMG holding down that compound. So ownership over this part of the circle, United just in a lot of trouble as BMG continues to be a thorn in the side of Lazarus as they get the knock and the kill on Halo.
This is what I want to see. Oh no, Adam got hit with the grenade. It pops him in the face and then lands at his feet. Now there is just 1 member for Lazarus alive, and that's Curdy. If you had told me in phase 1, all right, I see how this is gonna go. Lazarus is out. Bloomer. Go ahead and run and jump right up into Lazarus. So with this, they're gonna cut the corner, go for the spin, jump out, and with some style, gonna go ahead and take down Lazarus. But the party is over whenever there's so much damage coming out from the grenades.
The 360 in the vehicle, the Seige. That's like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 move right there.
Push through that one, get the second one. 5 bullets. 1 bullet.
Oh, was he?
The fist fight at the end.
So the last game, I ended up being in a 1v1 to win the game with D-Master, and it was kind of, up to that point, it probably shouldn't have happened, because we were in a 2v1 at one point before that, and I should never have to be in a 1v1 in that situation. But it happened, I was in that situation. I knew I had to move to get center zone, so I moved to the last tree in US for cover. D-Master was pretty much in a tree in front of me by the time I got there, and it was just like a tree peek battle. I'm pretty sure I lit him up the first time I peeked him. And then he was it got a little weird at that point, because he started punching with his fists out, like strafing on the tree, and I was like, what is this guy doing? What's going on? And then I started to hear, my teammates were saying things like he might be trolling, or then they started to say, like, I don't think he has ammo. And then obviously I heard the crowd say, like, or the crowd was like yelling or something. And I was a little bit confused at that point. I was like, this guy could be baiting me, or he could actually be out of ammo and just try to fist fight. And I was just like, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna like move into zone and hard peek him. And at one point he actually pulled out his gun. And so it kind of freaked me out, because that's when I thought that he was out of ammo, but then he pulled out, I think, his AK or something. And I was like, oh shit, now he's gonna shoot me. But he didn't, and then he died to blue, and I was like, oh, that's the end of it. But yeah, it was definitely like confusing for me. I didn't know what was going on for most of it. But yeah, we ended the day on a good note, and we're definitely gonna feel really confident going into tomorrow. And can't wait to play tomorrow.
Today was probably, to this date, our worst day of MPL this phase so far. Game 1 didn't go too great for us. We made a mistake that we made in the past.
No mercy for you.
We've seen,
No worries for you.
In earlier
That Game of
iterations
Thrones.
of the game.
Go sissy on you. I flip the script.
That's not gonna be,
I roll the
they're a little
dice.
bit further up,
Don't fall
but they've
asleep,
got no
cause I'm
space.
working nights.
But
Hey,
you're stuck
you
on
trying
the
to shut
cliffs
me
on the
out, it's
east
getting
side of
late.
Milta,
Hey,
on the south
I
side,
come
should
and see
say.
you now,
And
no
they're getting nailed
hesitation.
and destroyed by
I'm really,
Endemic.
really
They're
tired
trying
of
to
being
return a little bit
pushed.
of fire, but
Hey,
Lazarus is
if
just
you won't give it to
wiped off
me,
the
I'ma
map right
take
now.
it.
And Civil, the last man standing, and Lazarus is going to go down in 16th place. Not the stuff.
Take it. If you won't give it to me, I'ma take it.
But you know how they can flex out. They have a full-strength squad, and it is Accelerate Gaming, not the strongest team in the lobby. But
Take
their
it.
focus is actually kind of elsewhere. Maybe Tetra has the ability.
If you won't give it to me, I'ma take it. But if they never told you that the world wasn't round, would you flip it over? You playing poker with the Joker, boy, let's keep it kosher. Mama, your son finna go supernova. Keep your focus, really. I just might spaz out in this place. Got that war paint on my face. Just been running around in this race, feels like I've been running in place. Now I got hella bling, got hella rings. I'm ready now, sitting every team. Y'all slept on me, that's hella dreams. Don't take time, take everything.
So there's really
You trying to
no
shut me
space
out
to
of
play
speaking
when you have
bacon.
a window of
I
opportunity
come
to
and
get a
see you
kill
now,
now.
no
If you don't know
hesitation.
what's going, here's the replay
I'm
from
really,
earlier.
really
Endemic
tired of
Rumble is
being
facing
patient.
off this time.
Yeah,
It's not
if you won't give it to me, I'ma take it.
mid-game and running.